Great first impressions. Game lags. Right, so we have 11 drivers out on the track at the moment. The only people still in the pits are Lone Ranger and Sebastian Vogel. At the start of the
You just
grid.
go on the game.
Yeah. I had to. The game catcher wasn't working, so I had to
Okay.
put it to the screen. And display capture.
Anyway,
we're here. The stream is laggy. My game is laggy. My PC can't handle this very well.
Williams on a fast lap.
Williams on a fast lap. I think that is a Haas out there. That's right on board with him right now. Coming up to turn 3 right here. As I try to cover a sneeze. This is a very easy part of the track to go wide right there. Luckily he keeps it on the curbs. Getting the most time out of that. Deep into that curb. As we do see a yellow flag in sector 1-2. And that is Alfa Romeo.
Oh.
Let's see who this is.
It is Prism.
It's Prism. Not sure what happened.
Hopefully
right
it's nothing terminal. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah.
No damage by the looks of it.
Doesn't look like there's any damage. Hopefully he can carry on these tyres. Because they look like they might be a bit spotty right there.
And the fastest first lap been put in, Tom with a 123 and Jello with a 121.9.
Going very fast. But yeah, it's looking... Tom and Jello looking quite good for this race so far.
Mercedes letting Jello go past. McLaren's looking good so far. Provisional pole for now. It is another lap from a Williams, 124.9. He'll want to improve on that, I'm sure.
These drivers here unlucky enough to not join the league in time to make it into Tier 1. But as of now, let's see the skill-based differentiation of this league. Let's see how it changes.
Oh, lap 2 puts in a fastest lap, 121.9 as well, just ahead of his teammate.
That is 400.
He goes provisional pole.
Provisional pole is looking very good for him.
2 seconds, a second ahead of the nearest competitor.
Here we see Marquez on his fast lap. But let's look at some facts about this track. It's quite an old track, quite modern, you could say. It's only been this modernised track has only been in F1 for 24 years, since 1996, 94. I've lost
24 years is 1996.
Yep. 16 turns here at Albert Park as Marquez goes around the fastest corners of the track, hitting DRS at the perfect time, coming up into turn 13, taking it very carefully through there, a little bit on the grass. Turn 14, turn 15, very slow corner from 6. Oh, I think that's an invalidated lap. I think it was in the first place, but I think we might see him going for another lap, but if he hits this DRS, I think he will. I think he is going for another lap, Marquez. Well, that's right along with Lone Ranger. I've raced with him before. He is quite promising. He's quite fast.
Well, we'll see what he gets.
See what he gets. That is a 124.6.
And he goes 7th fastest.
That is a nearly...
Not the fastest lap we've seen today.
Oh, and he's round! That is his front
That's
wing
his front wing gone.
Oh,
and he's been hit as well on the way.
The Prism almost wrecked
Prism.
him. That is very
Big train
close.
of cars going through him there as
Very
well.
close to comfort. Prism was incredibly close to hitting him.
Let's hope he can try and put another lap in before the end of the session.
He will need to go in the pits and put on a new set of tyres as well. Let's go down again to another car who hasn't, who almost hit Marquez, Prism. Now, Jacques, we've both seen Prism race, haven't we?
We have indeed.
We have, and he is quite a promising driver. He is quite fast. He's got good race pace, of course, but I haven't seen him much in qualifying. I'm not sure what time we're going to see here. I think it's been quite fast. He took it really fast around turn 11 to turn 12. A little bit slow around turn 12. Turn 13. Going quite wide through there. And off the gas so it doesn't get invalidated. But into turn 15. Up to 16. That's the tricky corner, 16, to get fast. And a really good exit out of it, but it is a 124.2. That
7th fastest.
Just 4/10 ahead of Lone Ranger's lap, and 5/10 behind P6. So I'm pretty sure Lone Ranger and Prism can find a lot of time around these corners. As we look down the grid, Marquez still not setting the fastest lap, of course, with the wing damage. That's Lone Ranger with the wing damage. Very sorry. But Marquez, I think he's on low fuel. I think every lap he's done has been invalidated, which is not. It must not be a good feeling for him. Sebastian. Oh, and he's round. That's perfect timing to go onto him. He just spins as soon as we go onto him.
Marquez looks like he's going slowly.
Marquez is out of fuel, I'm pretty sure. Sebastian having a bit of trouble to get out with that spin, and he has got the rev rich, so we're just gonna go off and watch it. Patel. Show Jello. I've been told to show Jello, so let's look at Jello up here. Gear opens turn 11, turn 12. Quite fast around there. McLaren are looking very strong on this track.
Looking very strong indeed. Hopefully they can advance on this.
Yep, and of course, the gap between P2 and 3 a whole second. That is
it is a very big gap.
That's very rare to see with such high places.
He's on the pitch straight. Let's see what time he's going to get. Does he improve? Does he go pole?
Yes,
he does. 121.4.
That's 5/10 faster than Latu's time. As he's going to be feeling very happy with that one. Now, let's look at Tom. We saw him race yesterday. We raced with him yesterday. He is a very strong driver. He is quite good. He is on a controller, but let's see how he does. This lap is currently invalidated.
Maybe we could also show some different angles for the drivers too.
I've just switched. Coming around turn 13, turn 14.
You have all the data for the track.
Yes, I do.
The final corner.
Turn 16.
What time is he going to get?
Let's see. He's invalidated lap.
Oh, okay.
You're going to see. So I think he might be going for another lap.
He will be going for another lap.
As he's currently in 7th. Only 300ths of a second behind Lelsey, who I think he just passed.
7/10ths behind P3.
Yeah.
So he has a chance still.
His chance to catch up.
It's a fairly close middle of the pack.
Yeah,
today.
It is. Wow, less than a second splitting up from P3 all the way down to P7 is less than a second. But I don't know what happened to Kusera there. He is currently sat on a 126, which is 5/10ths off the pace. Oh, not 5/10ths. 5 seconds, 4.5 seconds off the pace of Jello. But of course, Jello is one of the strongest drivers on the grid at the moment. Jack, how do you think Patel is going to fare in the race as he is right now in 9th, starting in the middle of the pack? How do you think people are going to...
It's a dangerous place to be in Australia, at the middle of the pack. I've had experience there. I would say he needs to just be cautious going into turn 1, because there's going to be a lot happening.
Of course,
any driver sitting in that area of the pack needs to be careful, really. I think you'll do okay, though.
Yeah. Turn 1 and turn 2, the chicane is quite tricky to not have contact in the first lap with all the bunched up back. But, oh, and that's Ferrari that's gone round and almost smacked Tom right in the back. I don't know who that is. I think that is Kucera. But he seems to have wing damage, and he's almost spun again. That is quite unlucky for him, as he was on a fast lap, I'm pretty sure. I think he just got on the brakes. I don't think he saw Tom, just accidentally was late on the brakes to see him, and just locked up and maybe went into the wall. I'm not really sure what happened there. But alright, let's have a look at It's Connor. We haven't looked at him. Taking a very wide line out of turn 11 into turn 12. Looks like it's gone good for him. I don't think he has activated DRS. I don't think he is on a fast lap at the moment.
That'll be his out lap, I feel.
Yeah. Or an in lap.
Yeah, he's warming up his tyres.
Yeah, that'll be an out lap. Or another attempt. Oh, no, this is in lap. He is in.
Let's see how that should go.
Oh, no, he crosses. Oh! I'm not sure what's happened there. I think his controller disconnected. We saw him go in the pit lane. And then... I'll have to get a confirmation of what just happened there. But he was going in the pit lane, and he just accidentally went straight into a wall.
Never loses it.
Ooh. Behind Tom is Lachu. Tom moves over. That's Lachu by. Is Lachu on a fast lap?
I think he is.
Let's see.
He's definitely going for another lap if he's not.
Yep. Very quick round that turn 16. Does he go faster? No, he does not. I think that was just a little practice lap just to get out. Or he messed it up a little bit. But let's have a look at Marquez now. Going for another lap. Down in P11 with a 25.0 or 0.95, so 25.1. See, can he improve around turn 13 up to 14? There's a very fun corner turn 14, but on the exit, there is a chance that you might go on the gravel. He's almost sliding around turn 14 out to 16. Will he go faster? Oh, yes he does. No, he doesn't. I'm sorry, he does not. He's 500ths off.
Oh. Ferrari's been disqualified.
Oh, what has happened there? I'm not sure what's just happened there.
Wall, but I'm not sure what happened.
Either.
We'll have to
see
what happened
in the Discord. But yeah. So far, we see Ulf third. Who might think about going for another lap to try and pressure those McLarens, maybe split them. But we see him now. Turn 13 up to turn 14. 15. Not taking what I saw, not taking much curb on the exit of 14. Oh, and he's in. So, right now, it's looking like McLaren are going to keep their P1 and P2 start for the race. But, let's see. Will anyone go faster and challenge to split the McLarens? As Jay moves over to let Jello through. Was it Jello? Yeah. That's my stream's fault. What, the Discord thing?
Mhm.
Yeah.
You might need to exit. Maybe.
What, the sound or?
At the end of quali, you might need to exit, then join again as quick as you can.
Probably. I can probably turn.
No. Watch the end
Audio.
of quali. Watch the end of quali.
Right. Alright. Should be. I've just done it now. Turned you up on audio manager. But is anyone on a lap? I think that's Lachu on a lap. Let's see.
Tom's on a lap. I'm
Tom's
pretty
on a
sure.
lap. I think Lachu might be going out for another lap. Let's see. Can he finally get? Can he beat his teammate for pole position? It's gonna be hard. He's 5/10 off of pole. Can he find 5/10? If Lachu lose, his friends gonna torture him and make him pay GS5 with a smile. I've been told to say that. I've been tagged.
You need to turn off the overlay.
Yeah, I know. I tried, but with Game Catcher it wasn't taking the game for some reason. I need to do that soon. I'll just after quali or quali's finished, I'll probably just mute all channels, mute the servers. Is that good?
And leave and rejoin. Yep.
No, I don't have to leave.
No, because I need to be turned up.
Oh no, I already turned you up. It's already fixed.
Okay.
It might go back though, because that's what happens. So, after all, Lachu ended up not going faster, and TS Angelo has held his lead. I think the only person out on a lap is Gilex, and he's finished.
Ooh.
As he was sliding on the end, I think he almost spun. But yeah.
Forces the air to spin. That's P9 for him in the race.
Yeah.
That is qualifying.
It's qualifying down.
3 drivers starting on the mediums.
It is looking like TS Angelo first, down to Lachu finishing off the front row grid. Ulf, then down to Connor, then Patel, then Prism. Tom on 7th. Lelsey and Giel 8th and 9th. Lone Ranger finishing off the top 10. Sebastian on 11th. Marquez 12th and Kusera 13th due to a disqualification. But this is looking like an interesting race. McLaren's up front. They might look strong during the race. But we'll have to see, won't we? As we go into it now. As I think Connor has had unable to verify the integrity of the game files problem. I'm not sure what happens with that, but we're here for the race in Australia. So there are 16 corners rounding up this track. It's the first Grand Prix was on 7th March 1996, 24 years ago. Now, how do you think people will fare around it in race conditions, Jack?
Turn 1 is going to be a mess, I think.
Mhm.
Let's hope people are careful.
Yeah. So, lap record is a 124.125. Oh, and we're lights.
5 lights.
There's 5 red lights. And away we go for the Australian Grand Prix.
Oh, there's a crash already.
There's already a crash, and that's someone round. That is green round. He has no front wing. This has not been a great start, and that's a safety car before turn 1 for some drivers. Oh, and Lachu's DNF'd. Lachu and Ulf have DNF'd. I'm not sure what's happened between Lachu and... Oh, and that's a big crash by Kusera hitting Lachu's car. This has Oh, that is Gia and Tom with time penalties. Gia with a 5-second time penalty.
This Williams driver is quite questionable.
Yeah. We'll have to see what
This is going to be reviewed after the
This
race, I'm
is
sure. A
definitely
lot
gonna
of people are going to be
reviewed.
reporting this driver.
Lots of people.
Trying to defend with a broken front wing.
Yep. He's going to have to pit with zero front wing. Tom has left. I'm not sure if Tom has disconnected or what's happened with him. But it's unlucky. People in chat are telling us to restart. I don't think we will.
I think we do need a race restart.
We do need a race. That was a bit eventful. It was a bit unlucky. We'll have to talk about it with the FIA. But we'll think about it. We will have a see. But and people are saying restart the session, people disconnected. So I'm not sure what we should do right here, right now. People are wanting a restart. Stan is saying, Jack, do we have confirmation for a restart?
Yeah, I think we're going to race restart.
Yep. We are
Red
officially
flag,
going to have a red flag. This is a red flag after the unfortunate events of turn 1. But oh, I put that in announcements. Shit. Should I take that off of things, Jack? Should I take that out of announcements? Red flag restart positions. Yeah. But I have a picture of it now, so I'm not sure if we're telling people to leave, but I think we should. Well, yeah, we are having a restart. We're having a restart right now, but there has been a red flag due to accidents on turn 1. But
Dangerous start.
very, very dangerous start. I feel like there are going to be multiple penalties for Gil, but for defending very dangerously. But we'll have to see. Are we leaving, Jack?
Yeah, we are.
Alright.
Restart.
Race restart. So that was an eventful restart. I think we're good to start. Just waiting now. Do we have everyone in, Jack?
We
Everyone is in?
do.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
If anyone's not in, then I guess there's not much we can do.
But anyway, we are for
Hopefully the start goes better, and make sure you're using the same tyres as you did in qualifying.
Yes, same tyres as you start. Yes, same tyres as you started the race, really. Same tyres as you started the race. But if they're P10, if they're like P11 or lower, they can start on whatever tyre they want. But here we go. It is 5 red lights, and away we go for the Australian Grand Prix for the second attempt. Sio Sangello gets a great start. Lachu having a bit of a bad turn
start.
1. It's a much better start from everyone.
Oh, yellow
Oh,
flag.
there's yellow flag. I'm not sure what's happened.
Marquez is out of the session.
We've had yet another incident. Oh, and that's Ulf hitting him. Ulf has no front wing.
Car.
I think it's been an issue between Ulf, J. Olpatuk, and Marquez. Lone Ranger has a 5-second time penalty for colliding with Tom. Oh, this is something here. Let's look to the front of the grid. Lelsey has gone up to 3rd, up from 7th, up to 3rd. I think he's going to be very happy with that. Lone Ranger from 9th up into 5th, although he did get one move illegally from hitting Tom. So he has got a 5-second time penalty from that. Ulf unluckily started P3, now in P9. Down 6th place, also with a 5-second time penalty. I'm not sure what that was for. I think it was another collision. But
well,
yeah.
I think it was commentator's curse there. I said it was a much better start.
I think it was commentator's curse.
Ah.
Why did this happen
let's
again?
Is okay.
Let's hope he got out of the car. I'm pretty sure we saw him get out of the car very safely there.
Oh, Mercedes has spun.
Is that a Mercedes? That's Kucera.
And he's been told to give the place back for Williams there.
Laying him back. But let's see.
Mercedes in the pit.
Oh,
Haas
Mercedes.
In the pit, Romeo in the pit.
Mercedes is in the grass. I'm pretty sure they're not going to be pitting. But that's down from P5 down to P11. All of them are in the pits. But yeah, let's see how this turns out after the safety car.
Only one penalty now on Lone Ranger.
Yep. And Gail had a very slow pit stop. I don't know what happened there for him. But so yeah. Jello leading the pack behind the safety car. Lachu close behind him. But Lelsey looking good for strategy. He is on the mediums. I'm pretty sure he started on the mediums as he qualified on them. Oh. He qualified on mediums and he is behind 2 drivers on the soft. I think he's surrounded by drivers on softs. Yes, he is. 2 people in front of him on soft and 1 person behind him on softs. Someone said we started when we were missing a driver. I'm not sure who that is.
Well, it was a good restart from the drivers at the front of the grid. But, once again, there was incidents around the back.
Jello got a really good lead on Lachu into turn 1. Lachu snuggled quite nicely behind him. Until, once again, there was another safety car. But this time, there wasn't a race restart. Marquez is. It's good to see Marquez is safe, as he is talking to officials about everything.
Do we have a chance to interview Marquez? Is he available?
I'm not sure. We can ask him. I will ask him now. Yeah. Safety car is in this lap. I don't think we have time to interview him.
And Jello leading the pack.
Oh, someone has just retired. It's a force.
Oh, it's a 5-second
point
penalty as well.
for Tom. I think they have had a collision.
They must have done.
At the back of the pack.
I'm not sure what happened. But Tom is in the grass and there's a racing point out of this session.
I'm not sure. Will that cause another safety car? Or... because it is straight in the middle of the pack, in the track. I'm not sure what will happen there. Marquez does not want to do an interview.
Okay, no problem.
He has said that.
It's understandable.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. And that will not cause another safety car, but that is Cusera in the pits. I don't know why he was doing that, but yep. Looking at the back of the pack, Tom is looking to get past. Oh, there's Prism is currently in AI, but P10 up to P6. They were quite close. They've split up now. But Tom is now looking up behind Prism. He is an AI. But the Williams, hoping that Ulf can hold up Lone Ranger enough so that Giel can catch up to them. I've butchered his name.
It's looking very good for Jello. He's gained a 1.4 second lead from that, 1.5 now from that race restart, and it keeps rising.
Jello, I
Hopefully
think we might see him in Tier 1 at the end of this season, if he keeps up this rate. But yeah, it's looking
Jello and
very
Lachu,
good. Yeah,
they're both very, very quick drivers.
With Lachu having a 1.2 second lead on Lelsey behind him. Lelsey, he had quite a good start to this race. Up until the safety car, he was running in, I think he was running in 9th, or yeah, he was running in 7th, and he's up to P3. But if
Yellow flag in sector 1.
If Choco was green,
it is Williams who has gone round.
He was catching as well. He's going to be not very happy with that one. But yeah, if Choco was green, he's gone up 9 places. He was in P11 and he's gone up to P4. I bet he's hoping he can keep that position until the end of the race. But yeah, Ulf is the only driver out on hards. I think he might try to go to the end of the race on those tyres. But will the 16.8 seconds make up for hards against softs and mediums?
We've had 2 time penalties while she's been talking. One for Lachu and one for, I think it was Tom, I do believe. Multiple warnings.
Choco was green. He's got. Why did Choco was green get a time penalty?
Jello's out. And Jello's out.
What's happened to Jello? Has he hit a wall?
He's crashed in. Yeah, he's crashed into the wall.
That is
coming out of the final turn.
Incredibly unlucky for him. That's a virtual safety car. He was having such a good race so far. He was leading the race, start to finish, start to when he died. But it's looking.
He didn't die.
No. We have reports that he has jumped out of the car unharmed. Sorry, until his crash. Oh, and Kusera, drive-through penalty for speeding under virtual safety car conditions.
This could actually go in the way of if Chocker was green, because he's made a stop.
He has made a stop.
Lachu and Lelzy have not. So we'll have to see what happens.
The only problem is if Chocker was green has a time penalty, but Lelzy does not.
So does Lachu.
Lachu does. So if Lelzy keeps up the pace and stays a certain 3 seconds behind Lachu, he might be confirmed for a win. But at the moment, it's looking like he is in the fight for a podium. Oh, Giel gets another 3 second time penalty.
Gilo.
But it's looking good. It is looking very good. And the pit window is open for drivers that have not pitted yet. It is lap 7 to lap 12. So let's see, who will pit on lap 7? Jack, how do you think this restart has gone for the top 5 drivers?
So it's gone very well for if Chocker was green now.
Yeah.
Who is I think he's overtaken somebody.
I think he's up. No, he's gone up.
But he's right behind Lelzy.
Yeah, he's gone up 10 places.
There's a yellow flag in sector 1 and Sebastian is out.
I think that's Sebastian. That is Sebastian out now. Will that cause a safety car? We will have to wait and see. But if we look down to the bottom of the grid, Prism, Tom and Kusera are having what looks like quite a good battle. Tom's getting a run on Kusera, trying to brake late, very close to contact. Tom is up the inside, Kusera's on the outside. Ooh, Tom's getting incredibly uncomfortable towards the back of Kusera.
Alfa Romeo is joining in now.
Let's see it from his perspective. Oh, I think the Alfa Romeo jumped back a little, maybe. But I think the Alfa Romeo is hoping for them to maybe have an accident, so you can get 2 free positions. But let's look. Tom on the back of Kusera. He gets a good run on him. Has to get off the acceleration a little bit. He's got a good, very good run. Kusera trying to defend highly on him. But that is a solid move for Tom up into P7. Let's have a look now. Oh, and that's if Chocker was green. He's gone round. And there's been contact between Giel and Lone Ranger. I'm not sure what has happened there, but there has been contact. Giel went round, and if Chocker was green, even though he did go round again, he has gone round. He got up another position. Kusera is in the pits. I'm not sure if he got wing damage or what's happened with him, but he is in the. I think he's just going for his normal pit stop. He has gone onto the mediums, looking to have a good race. Lone Ranger with a 3-second time penalty. Lachu with a very solid lead on Lelzy, 2.7 seconds. But if Lelzy,
they have to stop still.
Yes, but if Lelzy stays within 3 seconds of Lelzy, if Lelzy stays within 3 seconds of Lachu, he can maybe get a win on the season opener.
This has the feels of the Tier 1 race, I can't lie.
Yeah, it very much does.
Who joined?
It's Lippy Lop.
We've got a result for the incident on the first corner.
Okay, what is it?
Me and Stan have agreed that it should be a 5-second time penalty for the Renault, for Ulf.
We haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet.
And we are live on the air.
It's not like we weren't discussing it, but...
Okay. So, Lachu, where's Lelzy? Is Lelzy pitted? I think Lelzy has pitted. Yes, Lelzy has pitted, and Lone
I'm not
Ranger?
too sure it was Ulf's fault there.
I'm not sure. We'll have to review it after the race. Maybe after Bahrain as well. Have a look at all the incidents that have been reported, as we usually do. But
I'd say
Latu,
that leans more towards a racing
Yeah.
incident. Oh, corner cut there from, yeah, if
Choco
Jocko was
was
green,
green.
receives a time penalty there.
Latu still out on those soft tyres. It is
He's gained an
now
8-second
lap 10.
advantage.
I think Lelsey has pitted. I think he pitted on lap 8 or lap 9. But Latu still
Sarah with a time penalty.
Latu holding on onto those soft tyres.
How's he? How was he running? Who was the fastest lap? That's a good question.
Yeah, I don't know. Fastest lap. I think the fastest lap is owned by Prism with a 125.5. Oh no, it's not. It's Jello, but he has unfortunately DNF'd. Jello's at a 125.2.
And there's an off in sector 3. I think it's Kisera.
Yeah. But you'll have to see. Do you think Latcher will pit this lap onto the mediums? He's coming up
He
to
will, yeah,
cars. He's
I
about to lap. He's coming up to the Mercedes and Giello. Yeah. Oh, who now has a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane?
And he cannot serve it on this
Cannot
lap
serve
either.
it, no. But Giel has been pitted. He has been pitted. He's been lapped. Yes, he has been lapped by Lachu, who's leading this race, and now has been lapped by Lone Ranger. That's all. Kisera gets the 3-second time penalty. Let's see. Ulf, Lelsey, and Prism are the only drivers without a time penalty on the grid at the moment. Let's see. How does that affect their race? Will they get any more positions? And as Choco was green goes with the fastest lap.
Tom has DRS open on Prism. He could make a move here into turn 1. He goes right down the inside. Can he make it stick? He cannot.
He does not.
Prism holds onto it for now.
Tom
We'll have DRS again.
does
though.
have DRS.
Turn 3.
I think he will. No, he doesn't
Won't.
just have that edge on him. Very close
There.
to the back of Prism.
Good battling going on here though.
Yeah. But let's see. The fastest lap in real life, I must say, held by. Oh, 1 second.
Michael Schumacher.
Michael Schumacher. Yes.
125. I think it was around there, or 124.
It was. Give me a second.
There's been an off, and Kisera is out of the session.
Oh no.
The Ferrari driver who is driving as
As
Williams.
Mercedes.
Mercedes today.
Yep. Has had an off. But yeah, I think he just got on the power too
That's the
quickly.
fastest lap there.
Yeah.
Choco was green. It's a 124.3.
I think Kusera just got on the power a bit too quickly out of that corner. Revs were too high
Yeah,
and just spun.
it's a shame.
Big shame. Do see it a lot, but Giella.
Oh, here we go. This could be closer. This could be closer. Tom goes around down the inside. He doesn't make it stick again.
But as we look back, yeah, I think he has a fastest sector 1 on his time. Oh, Tom is going round
Tom
the
around the
outside.
outside, and he's made it stick
And
this
he's made it
time.
stick very well. Prism, he might be looking for a back overtake. Prism gets quite a good run. Not good enough. Very good run through there. Tom is going to have to try and defend as much as he can.
Down the inside.
Oh.
Tom closes the door. Does well there. to defend.
Very good defending from Tom here. And very good attacking from Prism. And Gear gets the fastest lap of 124.124. And that is, let's see,
DRS here. He's very close.
Prism, will he go for the dive? No, he won't. He doesn't
Went
have
for it, but
just
the door
enough
was
space.
shut.
He realised at the last second there was not enough space for him to make it through there. But the fastest lap is a 124.125. So yeah,
Oh, Tom nearly loses it. He's
Tom
on the
nearly
grass.
loses it. I was going to
Just
give
holds
Prism a
on to it.
lot of time. But yeah, as Gielia's lap, fastest lap of the race, is only 1,000th of a second faster than the real life fastest.
Oh, and
lap.
Tom goes
Oh,
off.
and Tom goes off. Prism is
Prism
clearly
goes
past
past.
him with DRS. Tom is going to have to go through the struggle of trying to overtake Prism, and he's got a good run. Prism doesn't take that corner very well.
Some very good battling
Very
between
good battling. Tom has to let off the acceleration. I don't know why. I think he might have a bit of front wing damage if he's doing that.
these two.
Do we
No
see?
damage.
No,
by
no
the looks of
damage.
it.
But you see good racing from both of these drivers.
Very good racing. Good defending from Tom earlier on, but
Yeah.
someone's gone off in sector 3.
We'll have to see what I think it was either Lone Ranger or Gear again. Gear has been lapped by Lone Ranger and Lachu.
Tom
And Tom
receives
gets
another penalty.
Oh, and he goes wide again. With DRS, will he go for the overtake? He goes round up the inside, and I think they are side by side into turn
Oh,
13, and
good
he's made it
move there.
stick. Very good move from Tom. Prism unfortunately went a little bit wide on the exit of turn 13, up to turn 15, then 16. Will Prism get a better exit than Tom? I don't think we're gonna see an overtake into turn 1.
I think it does.
Maybe.
DRS open.
I don't think there's an
He's not
overtake
gonna
into
make
turn
the
1.
overtake here though. No.
He will have DRS after turn 2 towards turn 3. Will he make it? I think he's a bit too far back for it to happen, as if
Another
Choco was
penalty
green,
from
another
Choco's green.
3-second time penalty. Oh,
Close.
Prism is getting very
Prism
close between these
twitching,
two
he's getting
drivers.
very excited. He wants to make that move.
Yeah.
Tom goes wide, coming out of that turn. Prism has to back out. Some very close racing between these two.
Let's get right on board with Prism. Trying to follow Tom, follow his line, and get his slipstream. Tom does get a much better exit out there as they go up towards the turn 11-12 chicane. Two of the fastest corners of the track.
Tom goes
Ooh,
wide.
Prism does cut the corner a little bit. Tom goes wide on the grass. Prism has DRS. Will he go up for the inside? Yes, he will in turn 13.
Oh, it's contact.
Ooh,
Tom
that's
has got wing
contact. Tom has
damage.
got wing damage now. Prism has given
And
his back.
Lachu has
Lachu
been
gets disqualified. Failed to use required tyre compounds.
He didn't box, did he?
No, I don't think he has. Oh no, he did. He has done one stop.
Oh, he must have went onto the same tyres.
Yeah.
You have to change compound.
Oh, and we see Prism gliding past Tom up into turn 1, right side by
He's
side
lost
using DRS.
He's lost the win with that.
He's lost the win. That is a very unlucky race for McLaren.
Lone Ranger looks like he's gonna
Might
go
win.
on and win the race.
He might win the race with 2-stop strategy.
But Lelsey does not have a penalty.
No.
This could be interesting.
What penalty does Lone Ranger have?
Lone Ranger has 3 seconds worth of penalties.
Lelsey will have to catch up.
And Lone Ranger come around the final
5
corner.
seconds.
Yeah, that's a race win.
It's the race win for Lone Ranger. We see him cross the line. That is a very good performance from him all throughout the race. Lelsey crosses the line with Ulf not that far behind him. And we see if Choco crossing the line, Prism. For having the last bits of this race, having a very good battle with Tom. From turn 15 to turn 16. Tom and Prism have had a very, very good battle, but Prism will go on to take 5th place with Tom not that far behind. But Tom did get wing damage due to a collision with Prism, and then yeah, he is quite far behind. He's 45 seconds behind Tom. So he hasn't had the strongest of races, but hopefully they can improve that into Bahrain. Here we are, turn 13, a little bit of oversteer. Turn 14, taking it very slow, almost going to goal. Ooh, big lock up, but it does not matter. Ooh.
Very exciting race in the end.
Very exciting race. After qualifying, which went perfectly for both the McLarens, then the first start, which ended up in a race restart and a red flag, with 3 drivers out for turn 1, or turn 1 and turn 2. And at the race restart, after the red flag, both McLarens, starting 1st and 2nd, unfortunately both of them will not finish the race, and only one of them will achieve points. But here we see Lone Ranger, well-deserved win for him, P1. He did a great drive, so did Lousy. Lousy did an incredible drive on lap 1 of this, before the safety car happened, up 4 places. And he went up 5 places at the end. That is very good for him. Ulf had a mediocre drive. Well, he did have an incident that the FIA, including me and Jack, will need to look at the end of Bahrain GP to see if he does deserve a time penalty for a accident that he was in. Ulf has left. He's left the session. Let's see if any drivers are able for who we want. We want Lechu or
we'll go with Lechu first. Yeah, why not? If he's
Yes.
available,
so let's
then we'll go for our race winner.
Lechu. I've asked if he's available. Ugh. So Jack, how do you think? Do you think that went well for drivers, that race?
Other than how many retirements did we have? 7?
I'm not sure.
6.
It's 6, yeah.
6 retirements in the end. Other than 6
Mm.
retirements, I think it was a fairly good race. It was a good
Mm.
battle for P5.
Alright. Lachu, maybe someone else. Who's Jello? Is Jello available? We're asking people. We could ask Tom for the battle. I think we'll do
Okay.
a few. So, my game is stuck on please wait. I don't know what I'm meant to do here. We will be back very shortly. I think we're going to go to interview with Tom. So, we're just going to interview and So, Tom, here we are after the race. How do you think the race went for yourself?
To be brutally honest with you, I mean, I think at the start, due to the restart, it kind of thrown all the strategy out the window. It was quite hard to start it again. However, there was another collision again in turn one. My front wing was lost from that, so it meant me pitting. I was pitting under safety car regulations, so all hope wasn't lost there. However, on the safety car restart, there was a bit of a controversial incident which just happened with the racing point, which I was behind. So I think the FIA will be getting involved with that. But on top of that, through the last 5 laps, I was fighting for P6 with Prism. Absolute sensational racing from himself and myself for our first ever race within the league. So yeah, very happy with both racing from them. But yeah, these things happen with controversial incidents with an F1. But yeah.
During those last 5 laps, we were on board with you and Prism for quite a lot of it. Just seeing how close and how well you two were driving together, until unfortunately you had a bit of contact and got a bit of damage on the last 2 laps.
Yeah, I mean, on the last, with 5 laps, your adrenaline's running, and we're fighting against it. And obviously, you guys probably seen if you were on board with both of us how close we were getting wheel to wheel. However, there was no dirty driving. We still maintained all the right regulations, being safe drivers as we both are. However, the incident where I did collide with his rear right wheel, I think that was just late braking. I think the adrenaline was going through ourselves, and I kind of lost concentration on the brake pedal. Thankfully, I didn't ruin his race, and the damage was quite severe. But the pit mechanics turned around and told me to just carry on going because there was only 1 lap left, I believe, and yeah, I was still able to maintain the position I was in.
Yeah, thanks for talking, Tom. It was good talking to you. Hope
Thank you.
You have
Cheers.
a good race in Bahrain.
Yeah, Bahrain, hopefully, yeah. Thank you, Aiden.
No problem. Thank
Cheers,
you,
mate.
Tom. Bye. So that was Tom. After the race results, he had a very good battle with Tom, but yeah, I've been tagged a lot. So we're gonna go back to starting soon. I think we're gonna interview one more person. I think we're gonna interview Marquez. Australia. For the 18 minutes of qualifying, then the 25% race. Here we are under the spotlights of Bahrain, the first Middle Eastern Grand Prix to ever be held in F1. So, let's go to the live screen and let's see who will drive out of the pit lane first.
All we can hope for in this race is that we don't have 6 retirements, like the last one.
Last race, yeah. So this track, Bahrain, first raced and used in a Grand Prix in 2004. It's 15 corners. Length is 5.4 kilometers. It's quite long. Once again,
It's the Ferrari out first.
Ferrari out first. Of Lucera.
Yeah, I cut you off. You said once again.
Once again, the fastest lap is also Michael Schumacher, and once again, it's in 2004 for the first.
It was a very
race.
fast car.
Yes, it was a very fast car with a 1:30.252. 45,000 spectator capacity. Ferrari is the most successful team in this track with 6 victories. But here we are with and TSM Jello is going out as well. Sebastian Vettel has his only did not start at this track in 2016 due to an engine failure in the formation lap. Yeah. 3 different variations of the track have been used. There's, of course, the normal one that we are using. The endurance one, the endurance version that was used in 2010, but drivers complained it was too bad. And Kucera's retired. What has just happened there? Do you know what has happened, Jack?
I
think he's crashed.
I don't have a clue. I wasn't spectating him.
What he is.
Oh, there he is on the side of the track. Yeah, he's crashed, I think.
He's crashed out. Let's ride on board with Gear, who's about to go past if the car doesn't disappear. Oh no, the car has now disappeared. But I think he just spun and went to a wall.
It's a shame, really.
Yeah. Yeah. And of course, 2020, the weirdest year for Formula One, as COVID-19, coronavirus, has happened, and caused a lot of old tracks to come back and new ones, like the Nürburgring and Imola. But yeah, but also the new track, a different track version to Bahrain, the outer circuit, which was the fastest, is the fastest track that has ever been used in a Grand Prix, or one of the fastest. Yeah, where Sergio Perez won. So let's look up to the top where Gia and TSM Jello are going on their outlap. I think Jello has a bit of tow from the Red Bull of Marquez, as Marquez's lap time has been invalidated, but Marquez has let him through. Not been very nice, not let him have the tow. Yeah, what will Jello do? What time do you think he'll set, Jack? Do you think he'll go fastest?
He was fastest in Australia. Maybe he'll be fast again. No. There's a yellow flag in sector 3.
Yes.
It could be someone waiting to let someone pass, though. I think that could be the case. But here he comes.
Here he comes. Over line. Oh, he doesn't go
Ooh.
faster than Prism.
Prism stays fastest.
4/10. Prism, of course, last race. A very good battle with Tom. And yeah, goes faster than Jello. What do you think's happened with Jello here?
I think he's just... maybe he just had a problem.
Yeah.
He wanted to go up for another lap, I'm sure.
Yeah. Let's look down at Marquez, who unfortunately had a DNF last race. We are yet to review that. We shall review that after the session, see if any funny business happened.
Sector 1, 2 and 3, and Sector 1 and 3. Lovely.
Here he goes on the pit straight, with DRS wide open, giving you about 18 kilometers per hour, a bit more speed, and miles. January, you can never remember. But coming around one of the final corners, I think that might be an invalidated lap. No, he went very wide, but still didn't get his lap invalidated. So let's see. Will he go fastest? Up to the line. DRS open now. He goes 10th for 129.581. Lachu, also ahead of his teammate Jello with a 127.692, only 200ths, less than 2. It's 0.015 seconds behind Giel. I do not know how to pronounce his name. I really don't know how to pronounce his name, but 0.015 seconds behind the Williams of P2.
Prism holds on to pole.
Yep, holds on to pole.
We'll have to see if he can stay there with Jello and Lachu, and
I think that's Tom
obviously
going his lap. What will he set? He sets a
obviously the rest of the
128.6. Sorry, Jack, I kind of cut you off there.
it's a good lap from Tom, P7.
Of course, he is on a controller. One of the only drivers on a controller?
I drive on a controller.
One of the only tier 2 on a controller.
Okay.
But here we go, Sam Bow. What will he do in his Renault?
You running away from your mic?
Yes, I am. I have to let my cat out. I have to to let my cat out.
Yeah, we heard. Could make a few jokes there, but I'm gonna hold back.
I've got to let the pussy leave.
That wasn't needed. Okay.
I was expecting that to be one of your jokes.
Are you on Sam? Are you spectating Sam, by the way?
Yes, I am. What's happened here? Why is it going slow?
He is.
June 3rd.
Maybe he's run out of fuel.
Run a very nice sounding engine. Nice sounding downshift sound as well.
A Lone Ranger on his outlap. He is yet to set a lap.
Let's
We'll see how he does.
Let's ride with Lone Ranger on his lap. Coming up to turn 1. DRS wide open. You usually go to second here, kicking a very wide exit out of there to get the fastest into turn 2 and the exit turn 3.
He's on mediums as well.
Yeah.
They're quick in the race, not so quick in qualifying.
But he will get a different strategy if he sets his fastest lap on mediums towards the rest of the grid. Big lockup. Both front wheels. Garage wide open on this straight. Down into 4th. On that corner, you don't want to get too much of that outside curb, otherwise you will go off. The curb will take you in. Oh, it's another big lockup. He's getting quite a lot of lockups, Lone Ranger, on this lap.
Turning under braking. It's always going to be a problem. Just about stays in track limits there. Can run a final corner.
Doesn't look up. Let's see, does he go?
DRS wide open.
That
He goes
is
12th.
8 tenths faster than Sebastian. 5 tenths behind Marquez.
I'm sure he'll go for another lap.
2.5. Ooh, that's Jello. Jello coming back.
Oh, I said he would. I said he would go fastest.
I guess
Jello,
it
one of the
was an
faster
issue
drivers
that
on the
he
grid.
did. I guess he did have quite a big issue with that qualifying lap. As Lone Ranger goes wide. Let's ride with Gil. So if he can do a better lap, maybe get ahead of Prism. I don't think he can, he's just run wide, but still not invalidated. He is 2 tenths down. I don't think he can, unless he finds 3 tenths, maybe 4 tenths, he can't do it. But the big question, can Lachu find 0.015 seconds around the track? So
Scenario 7 for Lachu,
uh,
maybe.
yeah.
And then McLaren.
But in qualifying for a change, not the race.
Exactly.
And
Maybe it'd be
Bahrain,
scenario
Austria.
1. That might work.
Scenario 1 is the basic one. It's
No,
probably
scenario 1 for qualifying
4.
would be go as fast as you bloody can.
Probably. So, let's see. Yeah, oh, he's in the pits. Okay, Lachu is also in the pits. I don't think he's going to set a lap for a bit. Sam, I think he's also going for a lap or an in-lap. I'm not very sure.
He's got his ERS on the hot lap setting.
I think he is on an up. He is a bit time down.
Bit of oversteer there, or drifting around the corner.
Quite slow at that corner as well.
DRS wide open.
We say that all the time. When anyone hits DRS, DRS wide open.
It's because it isn't wide open.
Yeah. Now, is he faster? He is,
He is
currently
faster
faster.
by
Yes.
2,000ths.
Let's see.
Hundreds, pardon.
200s.
Sorry.
Will he go 3,000ths faster? Because that is all he needs to go faster than Lachu. 3,000th of a second. Will it happen? Yes, it will. Oh, he gets pole.
Goes fastest.
He goes fastest. I was not
He
expecting to
must have
see
gained
that.
a lot of time in Sector 3.
Yeah.
Jello gets knocked off his perch.
He gains 4/10. He gained 4/10 in that last sector.
Prism, I think he's on a outlap or an inlap. Very strange angle there. Yellow flag in Sector 2.
Oh, that's lousy. As lousy gets disqualified. I think it was for blocking the track, as he was rejoining the track as Sam came around. That is lousy. Now having to start last place after a disqualification. Yeah. I really don't have much to say anymore. Like,
There isn't much to say in qualifying until somebody
final
to know
laps.
another fast lap.
Until someone is on.
Yeah, Connor is on his lap.
Yeah.
He's 4/10ths up on his previous lap time in
That
Sector
is
2.
Looking good. If he is 4/10ths up, he might get third place if he keeps 4/10ths. But that's a question. Will he? Can he do
Comes around
it?
the final corner. Stays within track limits.
DRS. Will he get it?
Comes up DRS.
That is
does
first
get
place.
pole.
He gets pole position by over a 10th. That is going to put the people behind him in a bit of a sticky situation. And Jello is currently on his outlap. Will Jello get a pole position? Yeah. The audio has gone yet again. Your mic keeps dying.
Oh, he's 3 seconds down.
Oh, I have to tab out to turn you up again. Shit.
Sorry, viewers.
Sorry, viewers. If you want to hear Jack, I'll have to. There we go. We're good. We're back. We're back
I'm a
in
better
business.
commentator than Hayden.
Shut up. I'm better than you. You're a co-commentator. Oh, Lousy gets... Oh, I know.
Oh.
What's just happened?
If who was that? Was that it was Jello. If Jello was on the lap there, it may have been messed up.
I think Lousy got disqualified for facing the wrong way on a lap. He was facing the wrong way.
Oh,
so
that's
he got
unlucky for him.
disqualified. Very unlucky. I don't know if he spun and was trying to find a good place to rejoin or what.
Or if he was just driving backwards.
Yeah, or if he was driving backwards. But who anyone go faster than Connor? Both Alfa Romeos are looking strong here. They have both been on pole at some point. So, will Prism make Alfa Romeo look out the front row? Let's see. Coming run up to the final corner to start his fast lap. Oh, he runs wide a bit. It's not invalidated, luckily. DRS wide open. It is going to be Someone is getting a toe off him. I think it's Gail is getting a good toe. Is that
Too
racing?
wide into turn
Is
one.
that racing I see? Racing I see. And both of them, I believe, are
It's
on
a
fast
very
laps.
bad idea. And
I
yeah,
believe both of them are
Tom's had
fast
to back
laps.
out.
Tom has had to back out. I'm not sure if Tom was on a fast lap or not.
Well,
But I
going
know
wide.
Prism was.
Williams was going wide. Oh, I thought he hit the wall there.
Prism, that might have affected his lap a bit. I'm not sure.
We'll have a look at the.
see.
Was he? I think he was up.
I'm not sure. We'll have to see at the end of Sector 2 to see if he was up on his time or not.
It's qualifying over.
It's qualifying over. And we see Prism at the end of the straight down to 4th gear. Yes. Not taking too much of that apex. Nope. Just taking it enough to carry him around the corner. Oh, and that's wing damage for someone.
He is 3/10 up, down. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't think he will be going faster at any time. And I think that's Lone Ranger has crashed. Yeah. Lone Ranger has had a crash. His front wing is broken. I'm pretty sure he was on the first lap. It's very unlucky for him.
The other Williams, Sebastian, is on the fast lap, I do believe.
Oh, and Lone Ranger's out.
For him. Starting him
Starting in P11.
P11
if
as it stands, unless Sebastian
Sebastian can go faster.
can go faster, yeah.
If he's not on the first lap. Oh, no, he will not. He's 16 seconds down. He will not
Okay.
go faster.
Yep. Lone Ranger
Lone Ranger's
P11,
starting
Sebastian
P11.
P12 so far. They are confirmed. Oh, was very wide.
Yeah.
Marquez doesn't go faster. Tom
That's
doesn't go
unlucky for him.
faster. Lachu does not go faster. Connor does not go faster.
If Trucker was green, he is on a lap. Will he go faster? He was looking very strong last race.
Gillo doesn't go faster either.
He had quite a good race last race. Will he go faster? That is my question. I don't think he will. He's gone wide off the
Sebastian
track.
seems to be celebrating P12.
Apparently so.
The gap between P1 and P2 is very, very minuscule. In fact, P1 to P4, there's only a tenth in it.
0.16. Oh, and if Trucker was green, goes in. So, I think we have Prism is not on a lap, and I think everyone is done. Prism just needs to finish. Oh, and Jello took pole. I didn't realise. Jello took pole.
Yeah, there's a tenth between P1 and P4.
Wow.
It's incredible.
Very good. Actually, not a tenth. It's smaller
It
than
is a
a tenth.
tenth.
It's
Just over a tenth.
just over a tenth. It's less than a tenth for P1 to P3. But that's qualifying. Wasn't very eventful, but it was something.
Let's hope for an eventful race.
Yeah. Let's.
Oh,
The session you are trying to join or spectate is no longer available.
session down.
I think so. I'm not sure what's just happened. Oh wait, no, I'm in. Are you in, Jack?
Oh, I am in, yeah. What?
Oh, what the fuck just happened there? I have no idea what just happened. But. Fuck.
You are already a child.
Alright. I think we are ready for the race.
Not yet, we aren't.
No, we aren't. Are we?
I need to do the custom grid.
Yeah.
So it's Connor was second.
J said, J said, I hate my life. I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Who left?
I don't know. Did anyone leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, someone did leave. Oh, it was Patala Jijin. Patala Eugene, the Racing Point driver. You can invite him. Shit. My chocolate orange is so annoying to open sometimes. Prism lost all his time. We're having to wait. He's in. The Choco screen still loading. He's gonna have to restart, isn't he? Jack.
Yeah.
Once again, you keep like turning down for some reason.
That's because people keep talking.
Yeah, but I
Probably.
muted everyone. I muted everyone.
Well, I can't turn down my mic, so I don't know.
Like, I keep changing it in like the settings, and it keeps just automatically going down again in like audio manager. I think I'm just gonna find up.
So Jello on pole
Jello on pole.
once again.
Once again.
Hopefully he can remain in the race this time.
Hopefully both McLarens can.
Yeah. Well, they just need to make sure they box
Yeah.
for the correct tyres.
Yes, sir. Oh, another person has just left. Who's that?
Prism.
Oh, he's just been stuck in the black loading screen. Oh no. Ow. Well, This is fun.
Oh my god.
What?
He's banned from the session.
Who?
Prism.
Why?
Because I kicked him to get him to join.
I'm gonna put a stream on starting soon. Ugh. Frick. Oh, are you leaving again then?
Yep.
Holy moly. Holy moly moly. Holy moly. Pop me an invite when you are ready. Thank you. We are le first. Failed session. What happened, Jack?
Oh, this is a nightmare. I don't know what happened.
What was an accident? Jack.
Inviting someone.
You all good now?
Nope.
Nope.
Because at the minute you and me are on pole.
Alright, I'm spectating now.
So can you read out the results to me, please?
Yeah, did you put it in? Where'd you put it? Announcements.
It's in general.
General. Friday. it was Jello on pole.
Yep.
Connor.
Yep.
Gielia X2.
Yep.
Sam.
Yep.
Prism.
Yep.
Lachu.
Yep.
Jail Patel.
Yep.
Tom.
Yep.
If Choco was green.
Yep.
Marquez.
Yep.
Lone Ranger.
Yep.
Sebastian.
Yep.
Kusera.
Yep.
And Lousy.
Okay.
Nom, 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 nom.
Okay, you can take the stream off starting soon now.
Okay, okay. Poggers. We are ready to go racing.
Not long now till the start of Bahrain Grand Prix. Let's hope there's no drama in turn 1.
Mm-hmm.
$30.
Just gonna get a couple of Tic Tacs.
Also, thank you to everyone who is watching for your patience during this
Yeah. It's been a very
2
long
hours.
time. 2 hours and 26 minutes.
We did
27
not expect
minutes
it to
almost.
last this long.
Nope. Okay. It's 5 red lights. And away we go for the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Very good
Jello gets a
start from Jello.
very good lead. Oh, right, things lagging. Is Connor going to go for a move? No, he's not. Jello sticks with the lead into turn 1.
Oh, and there's someone
and there's
round.
the yellow flag.
All Ferrari's
Oh.
round, and the Williams has got damage.
Williams has got damage after contact with Connor. Kusera is in last, unfortunately. I don't know. He has also got wing damage. There's a racing point. Patel has got wing damage. Let's see now. Sambo and Prism and Giel are having a very good battle there. Tom's going to try and look into it. The predicted pit stop strategy. 1 stop. Going on to mediums on lap 10 to
Renault
7
was
to
pushed
10.
wide there.
Yep. I've seen that.
Contact with the Williams as well, I think.
Yeah.
Williams, has he got damage? I think he does.
Yeah.
His end plate, his right end plate.
Let's look down to here. See, Choco was goes off a little bit. He's still on the track. I think we see like 4 people going to pits for wing damage. I'm pretty sure around there.
Sorry, that was gibberish to me. What did you say?
I think around 4 people will go into the pits.
Yeah.
For wing damage. But here's some Jello.
So the Williams is in the pits.
Mm.
Racing point.
Speed run, speed run, speed run, speed run,
And a Ferrari.
speed run.
Speed run?
Yeah, I keep, your audio keeps going down. I keep needing to turn it back up for some reason.
There's the pit stop strategy for me.
Yep. It just comes up again.
You just have to see it twice, just
Yeah.
in case you missed it. Sponsored by AWS.
So,
Some good commentary from you.
yeah, I was just looking at stuff. So Lousy looks to have a very good start. Of course, he started 14th due to disqualification. Now he's running 9th, up 5 places.
Jello has got a 1.7 second lead. Connor is looking good.
Very good for him. I'm not getting gaps for some reason. I'm not getting the intervals. For some reason, it's pretty annoying.
Jello with the fastest lap, 1:29.8.
Good lap for him. Very good lap. Already going faster than the real life fastest time set.
Sambo is. Oh, Prism's quite close to Lachu.
Let's
And
have a look.
3-second time penalty for Sarah.
For multiple warnings on corner cutting.
Or track limits.
But Kusera is running very wide out there, right up the back of Sebastian. Sebastian is on hards, but Kusera is on mediums. He's not
Mediums will
running
be
slipstream.
faster.
He's not running in the slipstream with Sebastian, so Sebastian is losing him.
Mediums are the fastest
Ooh,
tyres on this
Sebastian
track.
just jumps
Ooh,
back.
He jumped back there.
I might have
he's having
thrown Kusera
problems.
off a bit, but Sebastian is having connection issues.
Phew.
I have a look now at Lousy up, trying to get ahead of his teammate Marquez. They're both on softs. Kusera gets another 3-second time penalty. He's on 6 seconds now. Now, will Lousy get Marquez? He does have DRS into turn 1 and out of turn 2 up towards turn 3. But will it be enough to catch his teammate and get ahead
He has
quickly?
DRS in
That
turn
is
1 and
Lone
turn
Ranger. Lone Ranger has spun in sector 3 on the final corner. I don't know if that was a contact or anything, but
No, I didn't see it. I missed it.
no,
Tom has
same.
received a time penalty.
But Lousy does have DRS on Marquez, doesn't have enough speed to catch up to him, breaks later than usual just to get that extra leg on Marquez. He's catching Marquez quite a lot, not by much, but he's still by a significant amount. Lousy's been looking strong all day really. He was looking strong in Australia. Let's see, can he run well in Bahrain?
The gap seems to be decreasing between Connor and Jello,
Yeah.
as Jello received a 3-second time penalty for track limits once again.
And as I have to turn you up yet again. For some reason. But I do not know.
It could just be Discord gone low.
No, it's I do it in Audio Manager. I turned Discord up and it just keeps automatically putting it back down in Audio Manager, which is pretty annoying.
Yeah, I wonder when Jello's gonna pit, because
Yeah.
the mediums are definitely the faster tyre around here.
Is Connor on the mediums?
Connor is on the softs.
Yeah.
There's a yellow flag in sector 2. Must be one of the back runners. I think it was
Marquez
Sebastian.
is still in front of Lousy. They kept about the same distance. Marquez, I think he's gained a little bit more time on Lousy. Lousy he's not running in the slipstream of Marquez. If we run in the slipstream of Marquez up that entire straight, he might have got him a little bit more and a better run into that turn 3.
Prism is getting extremely close to Lachu. In
Yeah,
the battle for third place, battle for a podium.
I think we'll have a look at that real quick. Prism, he's doing very well.
Of
course.
DRS as well.
He's been quite fast at weekend, and Australia was fast as well. fast enough to get in, fight for a podium, but fast enough to be 5th. Bit slow around there. I think he was about to go wide, so he just let off a little bit. But Sam is the same distance between Prism as Prism is on Lachu, so maybe we'll see a little bit of, if Sam catches up to Prism a little bit, we'll see that.
Oh, and Sebastian's out.
Sebastian is out of the session.
I
I'm
don't know
not
what
sure
happened.
what has happened there. I think he just retired, or
I think it was turn 1. He must have just
No.
retired.
no, he's on the pit straight.
Well, just before turn 1, yeah.
He retired out of the
He
last
just got up
corner.
on the side. Yeah, it was. I think he just retired from the session because it was
Yeah.
right near Stuart's post. Nice race over for Sebastian.
Yeah, very unlucky for him. Very unlucky. But as we
That
look
leaves us
now,
down to 13 runners
yeah. As we look
with
now,
8 laps to go.
Connor has pitted now. He is now running in 9th. So Prism is now running in a podium position. He's getting very close to Lachu, incredibly close up behind Lachu. It's looking very strong for Alfa Romeo in Bahrain. They have been running
3-man
highly.
battle for this position.
Yeah.
It's
Sam
going to be a
wants to get in
DRS
there.
train with those two. They're both going to start gaining on Lachu.
Yep.
Well, does anyone make a move?
No,
They don't
not enough
yet.
speed.
Not close enough.
Prism tries to get a good run out of it so he can catch him a bit. Kind of doesn't work out. I don't think it worked out as much as he wanted it to. But he does catch up very quickly on that corner. On the entry to it, the exit actually leaves him again right in the dust.
Yes, think about defending as well because Sam is going to get
Yeah,
very close.
Sam is currently very close behind him.
Attacking will be the main priority for now as
Lachu now
Lachu goes into
boxes.
pits.
But how will Prism defend against Sam? Sam goes up around the outside into turn 1. They're side by side. All this end well, very close. But even though Sam does get ahead, does Prism get a
Sam
better
does make
exit?
the move.
Sam, wow, it's a very good move for Sam, picking up in 2nd place. But Prism, he wants to keep that high position for that P5 in Australia. He wants to get a podium. And he's going
The
to be
pit
fighting
window is
back.
also open, by the way.
Yes, the pit window is open.
So Lachu went for the undercut. Oh, nearly contact there between Prism and Sam. Tom is getting fairly close to if Choco was green as well.
Sector 1 yellow flag, I think that's yeah. Yeah.
The drag from Prism
Yeah.
on Sam, trying to get as close as he can in the
Sam
DRS
is
zone.
starting to lose Sam is starting to lose Prism.
They'll both pit on this lap, I'm pretty
Yes,
sure.
They are both pitting.
Yeah, they will.
Oof,
Ooh.
oof, oof, oof. Both using pit assist.
Yeah, both trying to storm their way into the pit.
Yeah.
Could be a problem next season.
Yeah. Alright, will Sam
it's
get out ahead? Yep,
Prism's
Sam is
onto the
ahead.
mediums.
They're both onto mediums. Prism is
Sam's onto the
still
mediums.
behind.
If Choco was green, currently takes the lead of this race. However, he does have a penalty, and he is yet to pit.
Now, here is Lachu. Lachu is right with Prism and Sam. Sam gets a 3-second time penalty for warnings of corner cutting. Gets a very bad line out there. Prism gains a bit on him. So, let's see, can Prism get him?
Yellow flag
in
in
this
sector 1, it's
section.
Marquez by the looks of it.
Yes.
I wonder what's happened to him. He's just come off the... Oh, I got close to it. Put a Haas there.
Will Prism get Sam at the exit using DRS? It's going to be a DRS train. Both Sam and Prism are going to have DRS. Prism's going to have a bit of dirty air on Sam. Sam's going to have a bit of clean air and slipstream. Prism using all the ERS he has. He's only on 5%. Sam, on the other hand, on 38% ERS. I think Sam is going to end up getting Lachu. I've just smacked my mic. I literally just need my mic. But, yeah, Sam. Alright, let's look at Sam on Lachu.
Lachu had a 2-second lead earlier on
Yeah, and
from
now
Sam. The undercut nearly worked.
Sam's about to go.
But now he's got DRS and he's trying to go down the inside.
Very bad.
Had to
very,
leave him
very
room there.
quick. That DRS speed. You get so much extra speed using DRS.
120 kilometers an hour, I do believe.
Yeah.
And he would have had the drag from
Yes.
Lachu.
He probably was using ERS as he had some spare.
Oh,
Oh, that's Patel.
Patel
Patel has
is out of the session.
retired. I don't know what that is because of. I think he just sent it into a wall or something.
It's a safety car.
As if safety car is deployed. Marquez is in front of the safety car. So let's see. How does this affect the train between Prism, Lachu, and Sam? This is going to affect the top 5 massively, as they are all very similar in pace. I would say they're all very quick drivers. Prism just jumped back for you all. Prism just jumped back, I'm pretty sure. And again. I'm not sure if it's me or the Prism of the game. He's jumping back quite a lot. Now, will anyone pit? I don't think it would be the smart decision to pit on 2 softs, as there are only 4 laps left of this Grand Prix.
It does seem as though there was an incident between. I'm not sure what his username is in this. It could be.
Patel.
Yeah, but it was an incident between Patel and somebody else, and he's been rear-ended. He's
What's their
rear-ended.
Discord name? What's their Discord name?
It's Gil Gamer.
Oh, it's the Gil Gamer. It's Gil.
I don't see them.
It's Gil
Oh,
AI.
okay, yeah,
Gillo.
I'm stupid. So yeah, he apparently he's rear-ended.
William trying to overtake.
Him trying to overtake.
What the fuck? Oh, okay.
I wonder if we could get an interview with Prism, if that's possible. Not Prism,
Mm.
sorry, Patel.
Should I ask him now?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Not allow you. Okay, you've tapped out.
No, I can do it on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Should I do it?
Yep.
Alright, yes he is. Can you drag him if he's
Yep.
in... Alright. I need to wait, So, Patel, you had a bit of an incident there, causing a safety car. What actually happened?
Well, actually, I was tailing Williams behind, and I had a strategy to take him over on the long straight using my DRS and ERS, and also a fuel mix. And apparently, I was all on the roll, about to take it, overtake him on the left. Sorry, on the right. And it seemed like he was trying to block his position. Well, I get it; it's a race, so we had to. Come on.
Yeah.
But apparently, it came into a point where I was kind of too fast to overreact, to get out of the way.
Yeah.
And that's kind of I rear-ended him on the back right, sorry, and that's how I spun my car basically. Slammed into a wall and broke my front wheel, so that's about it.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
it's
it's a shame.
very big
Oh, I know,
shame.
but I again, it's no one's fault. I don't
Yeah.
think it's anyone's fault. It was more like a racing incident.
Yeah, okay.
Mm.
Because he left me enough space. It's just that I was too fast to react to the car, move over a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I guess I could say that was a racing incident.
Okay.
Alright. Thank you, Patel. It's good talking to you. It's good to
And-
see you're fine.
Yep, no worries.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Take care. That was Patel. His accident with a Williams caused this safety car, which we are under currently, after a racing incident with Gil.
So it seems as though a little racing incident, although there's always those in F1.
Yeah.
Let's hope for a good race after this,
Yeah.
seeing as the pack is very bunched up.
A very good, good
And Jello's
restart.
lead
I
has
hope
been
for a good
thrown
restart.
away from him. Safety car is in this lap. Jello will lead the pack out of this safety car. Someone's gone very wide and got damage.
Tom has suffered a 5-second time penalty for a collision with Lousy. That's not good.
If he has damage, I assume he'll serve that
Yep.
penalty this lap.
Prism is getting close up to Lachu. Is Jello gonna gun it? When is he gonna gun it? He's gonna gun it now? No.
I think it's a bad idea to go this slowly on a straight, because everybody's going to get an advantage.
I'm getting
will be
Imola
overtaken.
vibes. I'm getting Imola vibes.
Yeah, here we go. Someone's going to... Yeah, it's... Sam who's going to try and go down the inside.
Oh, and that's contact!
Oh, it's getting very close.
Choco was green. Oh, this is not gonna end well. Choco was green has smacked Prism, forcing him wide and off the corner. And he's what? I'm not sure if that's fair racing. I'm not sure what's just happened there.
I missed it. What did happen?
Marquez and if Choco was green is making very dangerous dives up onto Prism, and if Choco was green, like, caused Prism to have wing damage. I'm not so sure what has happened.
We'll have to review that.
Yeah, we will.
I'm sure the FIA will be reviewing it as we speak, if it gets reported.
Prism is complaining in the Discord.
Sam has moved up to P2, chasing his way down onto Jello, although he does have a penalty, and Jello obviously does not. Oh, it's Connor tries to go down the inside of Sam. Apologies, our commentator has stopped talking.
I'm just solving the issue with Prism.
That's not your job.
Alright, I am back.
Looks like I was nearly contact between Lachu and Connor there. I need to stop my notification.
Ooh. Choco was green, goes wide.
Again, it's the same three who are very close together. Sam, Connor and Lachu.
They have been looking to have a very good battle most of this race.
Or was it Prism earlier on that was close?
Yeah, Prism. Sorry.
It's still a racing point.
Alfa
Lots of
Romeo.
confusion there. That it's not a racing point, is it? For Romeo, okay.
It's good to see the Racing Point have changed their colours to red and white.
Yes, it is very good to see that Racing Point change their colours. Nobody liked the pink. And Alfa Romeo changed their colours to pink, which is very strange.
Very strange.
Anyway, very close battle.
Yes, very close battle.
Still. And Jello has gained 2.1 second advantage on Sam.
Sam is mainly trying to defend against Prism.
I'm not too sure if anybody boxed during the safety car, but we're on a final lap. And it does look as though Jello is going to win this race. And other than any other mess-ups, it looks as though Connor will get P2.
Yes. And Latch will get P4. Oh, as Lousy gets a 3-string time penalty.
Just about gets a penalty. He was running with no penalties for the whole race until then. That may have cost him a podium.
Yeah. That Lousy is going to go probably down to P9 due to that time penalty. Actually, no, everyone behind him has a time penalty. I think he's gonna. He's won the race. The heartbreak of Australia. After the heartbreak of Australia for TSM Jello. Oh, Prism. What's happened to Prism?
I think he's just retired.
After the heartbreak in Australia for Prism, he has finally won. He's won this race after his unlucky DNF in Australia. He has won this race, a well-deserved race for him. He qualified pole position. He finished first. Great race for him.
Very good race from Jello once again. He was unlucky not to win in Australia, but he does get his revenge here. And wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. And I am racing in a minute.
Oh, yes, you are. So, it is Jello to Connor to Sam to Lachu to Lelzy to Marquez to If Choco Was Green, Giel, Tom, Lone Ranger, Kusera, Prism, Jail, and Sebastian to finish off round 1 of VRL Tier 2 racing. I think we're gonna end it off with a few interviews to drivers. Let's have an interview with Jello. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have. I'm just gonna ask him. Well, it was an eventful race. Hopefully you can get an interview from Prism. Not Prism. Jello.
Been very good talking to everyone.
Yep.
I'm going to have to leave now. Have fun with the interviews and
If I can find one.
thank you everyone for watching.
Bye bye,
Bye.
Jack. Alright. Let's try and find someone for an interview. So, I think we will have a person ready for an interview very shortly. I think we are going to have an interview with .j. That I just opened the game again. I'm just going to do this. So, I'm here with .j. Unfortunately, he DNF'd in the race due to some issues. How do you think your race went up until that DNF?
I had a pretty bad start. I think through the corners in turn one, I could have worked my way up. The problem is a Ferrari spun, and I actually lost my front wing completely because there's no ghosting. So I had nowhere to go and ended up slamming into him. Went into the pits, started battling with the Ferrari for second to last place, and he pushed me wide, closed the door, and broke my front wing again. Yeah, I feel like my race was already compromised at turn one, but I feel like I could have maybe come back from it if I didn't have my front wing broken a second time. But that's just how racing is, and you can't really do anything about it.
And qualifying for you, how did that go for you?
I mean, Bahrain is not really a strong track for me, I have to say. I had better chances in Australia, definitely, but I was really far off the pace. I have a new setup too, so I'm still not quite used to it. But I'm definitely going to try to practice and improve my qualifying skills.
All right. Thank you, Jay, for this interview.
No problem.
It was good speaking to you.
You too.
I'll see you next week for next race.
Thank you. See you next
Bye.
week.
See you next week. Let's see if anyone else is available for an interview. So. We are now going to have Connor for an interview. So, Connor, how do you, after this race, how do you think you performed?
To be honest, I surprised myself because Bahrain is probably my worst track. So I was quite happy with the P2 in quali and then the P2 in the race.
Alright. So, during the race, there was a safety car.
No.
How did you fare under that safety car?
Well, when the safety car went in, I was trying to get past Yellow, but I lost my back end exiting turn 1, and I made contact with Sam in the Renault behind me. So I noticed Sam had a 3-second time penalty, so I just made sure I stayed within that 3 seconds and just settled for P2.
During those last laps, we saw you, Sam, and Lachu have a good little battle. How did you think that battle was? Was it fun?
To be honest, I wasn't really battling because Sam was, for some reason, even though he had a time penalty. But I was hoping he'd let me pass so I could still go after Jello. And then the other McLaren behind me, I don't think I wasn't really worried about him, to be honest, going into the final lap.
That's good to hear. Thanks, Connor. It's good talking to
No
you.
worries, mate.
I'll see you next weekend.
See you next weekend, mate.
Alright, bye. That was Connor. And I think we are done here. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to watch this. This has been the Virtual Racing League Tier 2 first round, our first streamed race. So if there are any incidents or problems that you have with the stream, please contact us somehow through our Discord, maybe. But yeah, thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure to commentate.